except for like Nair, but that's fine. However, Incineroar, when he gets in, can smother Sephiroth really hard with just a lot of really solid aerials, and that will combo into themselves, or at the very least just do a lot of damage. It's going to be up to Dany to really make the most of the threat of his sword range and his overwhelming speed to make Dan feel uncomfortable. Shadow Flare will be a big part of that matchup, but if he can't utilize it, then that's going to be tricky, though that was a really solid up throw combo.
Yes, I agree. The reverse Nair, I thought he was going to go for a back air there, actually, Dany. But Dany's showing that Sephiroth can definitely do this, you know?
Like,
all he needs is to prevent Dan from really touching him, which is definitely easier said than done with a scary character like Incineroar, but you know, Incineroar do be the slowest character in the game. So it's a very, very interesting situation here.
Yeah, surviving off of speed and threat alone can only take you so far. You need a instance of... Dany needs an instance of like just pure domination, whether it be with something like the Flare series, or he might just end up folding to good old Dantheman's raw like experience and the individual strengths of Incineroar.
Definitely, I want to see Dan get some revenges on the side B coming from Dany here. I think that will be very good and very useful if if Dantheman can figure out that timing. Ooh, nice backer taking stock 1. And let's see what Dan can do in order to even this game up.
Oh, that'll do it. Throwing him out with the what that looks like a dash attack. Alright, even stocks once more in just about an even game as the percents are starting to rise for... Oh, okay, I really like that. Going off there with the revenge, when Sephiroth is coming back to stage, if you have any sort of counter, you can knock him out of the Octo Slash, and while he might be able to cover, it's not always guaranteed. Dan has kind of fought himself a little bit of a lead here towards the end of this game.
Yeah, honestly, that entire stock was pretty disgusting coming from Dan, giving him a solidifying lead here, and hopefully be able to keep it. Now with this part of the side B, when there's only one orb, whoa, okay, Dan playing some games off stage right now.
If that was intentional, that was the biggest brain play I've ever seen.
Very interesting. I don't know if he could have just gotten the ledge invincibility though to go through that side B, the orb right there.
Oh, he could have.
Yes. But you know, it's just like showing off a little bit. Maybe a controller showing off a bit too much.
What's the point of winning if it doesn't look cool?
True.
Alright, is he gonna come back up now?
Down tilts are terrifying, man. Terrifying on ledge. That can easily lead to a forward tilt, lead to a back air, which can 100% lead to game 1 for Dantheman right now. But now the one-winged angel is out. We have to see Dany get this kill pretty soon before Dantheman racks too much percent up right now, or even just gets a kill off of anything, or off of side B, off of off an F tilt at ledge.
That shield's looking mighty low. It's at this point where you're pretty successfully conditioning Dan to run up and shield.
Ooh, nice neutral B. Not gonna take it even at 145. I guess it was the weakest one.
Yeah, Flare doesn't usually kill. If it was even just charged to Mega Flare, it would have absolutely. But no, Flare is almost never killing, especially on a heavyweight like Incineroar. He's just narrowly missing some of these tippers.
Beautiful neutral getup using the invincibility to not get completely exploded, but the dash attack ended up doing it anyway. So now Dany has a chance. One-winged angel is still out, almost dying to that back air, but Dantheman's really gonna try to seal this out right now.
Yeah, the angel will be out until unless Dany gets over 140 now on Dan, which is not impossible. I mean, the damage buff to everything. Now hold on, Sakurai.
Very interesting one right there. But it's okay. Dan gets the second in order to seal off game 1 after The Z-axis came into play or something. Something wonky was going on there.
So
I have no idea what.
What I'm thinking, so to make a weird reference, in how Sonic Adventure 2 speedruns work and how kill planes happen, Sonic is so fast that he can be on one side of a kill plane in one frame and the other side of a kill plane in another. That's what I kind of think happened here, where he was on one side in one frame, and on the next frame he had slipped through to the other side. So, I don't know, but that just looked real funky.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, the quick up throw combo to get the double nair. Honestly, the same way last game started, but I wonder if he can get an extension off that. Those landing uppers are very interesting. I can't tell if they're good, but
it depends.
They seem to be working on Dan.
I mean, hitting any move is usually pretty good, but
absolutely. Unless you're DK, you get negative on hit.
Well, you know, plenty of characters have that, but it's a little bit rough when you do end up hitting shield, because that move does have a ton of landing, like just raw landing lag. So most of the time you end up doing full hop up there to avoid the hard landing lag.
Ooh, Dan just missing the timing of the side B there. Once it rotates around and goes to 3 o'clock for the third time, when there's only one orb, is when the side B attacks. And Dan knew that apparently, but he did not have that timing there. He probably tried to compensate for the Wi-Fi, did a little bit too early.
Yeah, usually about 4.5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, give or take.
That's good to know.
And I think that the timer does reset a little bit with the when you put more Shadow Flare on it, but that's neither here nor there, as that Shadow Flare really isn't a part of Dany's game plan right now. He's very astutely aware that he successfully conditioned shield throughout game 1, even though he lost that game, so he can freely go for all of these grabs and poke Dan out until he has no more will to keep going, as you know, Sephiroth tends to go.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, that was still taking it. That was very, very close. That landing there was right there.
And Dan's slowly starting to feel that despair.
This is not looking too good for our wrestler cat right now.
Yeah, just going with the blade charge.
Ooh, there's the revenge. Getting it from the Shadow Flare.
Sephiroth's dead to pretty much anything.
Yes, absolutely.
Any strong aerial here?
There it is, 100%. Bop, 50 damage. Real quick.
Like, man, he's waiting a little bit, giving himself a moment to breathe. You're up 2 stocks to 1, but it's never safe. Up throw nair, trying to look for a DI in on the follow-up, not ending up where Dan smartly just wanting to hold away, get away from Sephiroth at ASAP.
See, this game too, I've been noticing Dan the man has been throwing out a few more lariats than last game. I don't think he actually did any in game 1, but it seems to be working out in his favor right now. As a quick 103, like I was about to say, Dan the man, just like his second stock last game, could easily just bring out some destructive force and take out Dany's stock really, really quickly, evening up this game. But the One-Wing Angel is out.
And this is where the damage is really going to start to rack up. If he couldn't kill him then, it's going to be even more difficult to kill him now. Great turnaround grab. Missing his pivot cancel though. And the landing forward airs have been so good from Dany. The up air is so massive. It's hard to avoid any of these slash attacks from.
Oh my god!
From Sephiroth.
Away, and it doesn't matter.
It's still caught too. That's the crazy part.
That is unfortunate.
Getting out 115-0 though. This game's far from over. Sephiroth can die at very early Mewtwo percents given his weight.
He went for the side B there on the roll away again. This time, Dany was 51. A little bit too far away. Oh my god.
He does not have a jump. He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, 100%. Dan the man. Was that a 0 to death? I was not paying attention.
Yes, it was.
Wow. What a stock from him. He had 2 Johnny stocks in 2 games. That was disgusting. This Incineroar is monstrous. Taking it 2-0 over Dany.
And it's a joke, but well, that was a pretty close 2-0. But hey, that was a pretty close 2-0.
It was a very close 2-0, actually.
But that's the kind of the power of not only Incineroar, but just in general heavyweights in this game, having a frame-free jump squat, regardless of your overall airspeed, ground speed, acceleration, all that. A frame-free jump squat gives access to Incineroar's utilities so